This is Laurel with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to the weekly forecast. For this, we'll be getting messages from Archangel Gabriel, and we will be working with the Archangel Animal deck. So we will get messages from Gabriel. We'll do energy for the beginning, middle, end of the week, and we have our themes. Also, we'll do John Holland card deck mixed with Law of Attraction for single people, dating people, couples and things of that nature. So let's just go ahead and lock in our energy. So we're just bringing in the guardian angels now. We're asking them to place us in a protective shield of light, that everyone gets a blessing and messages. And we're calling in Archangel Gabriel to please come in and help with divine guidance. And we're going to start with a message from Gabriel. What does Gabriel want to say to people? Anything that Gabriel wants to bring up. Gabriel is talking about looking at your life, where it is right now, and deciding what your next steps will be. That some people have a lot of positive things coming into their awareness, including financial abundance, but they need to get, I guess you could say, their head wrapped around it. They have to get in the place where their vibration is high enough to accept in the changes. Okay, so we're just asking Gabriel to help us to accept in the changes, to bless and protect all the messages that come in. Okay, and now I'm going to get out the card deck, and we're just going to shuffle and see, does Archangel Gabriel have any messages through the cards for the people watching right now? So take what fits for your situation. I got 3 from the bottom and a theme card from the top and 1 from the middle. So we got a lot of cards for Gabriel, and these are the 2 main themes. Have confidence in your creations and allow yourself to receive. So for this one first, what they want me to show is that having confidence in what you're doing, who you are, uplifting your self-worth in different ways. So that may be through, like how the angels always say, we want people to get outside, to journal, to do a lot of self-care. Well, that self-care, being consistent and showing up for yourself, raises your self-worth. And that's why they always ask people to do that. So let's see what it says. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. Okay? And then our other main theme card is allow yourself to receive. And we have open your arms to welcome the blessings and answer prayers that God is sending to you. So we're just going to do another prayer with Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping us to allow ourselves to receive, to follow through on the ideas that we get. So it could be for people creating music, people in the acting field, people that are writers or authors, people that in every day are trying to show up for themselves with new jobs, or teaching others, taking care of other people. What I get again is showing up for yourself being a main theme. Okay, so let's get into Gabriel's cards now. Those other cards we have theme card, retreat. So what I get is sometimes people can be, if you are a single mom, or if you have kids or family members that you take care of or rely on you. Sometimes we're older children taking care of our older parents, our elderly parents. Remember, you deserve time to take a break, okay? This could also be you on your own, exploring and doing one thing to the next. Stop and regroup, okay? And we have to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. Okay, so we have that card. Now let's go to this one as well, perfectionism. Okay, sometimes perfectionism can lead to procrastination and overwhelm, that we could have too much on the table for ourselves. And what I get is one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 minute at a time is being given to us. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. And sometimes this isn't just about a project that you want to do. It may be you're getting in your own way. You're waiting for everything. This could be for a relationship. This could be about money. You're waiting for all these different things to come in before you take action. Or every little detail has to be in place before I put myself out there. And Gabriel is saying you're wasting time. And think about, if today was my last day on earth, would I be satisfied with what I had accomplished today? And if you live that way, you'll be able to achieve and do a lot and let go of what people think, how people may view you. Okay, our next one is share your art with the world. So this may be for, our creative people. So it could be anything. Okay. I get that some people are not, like, they've created all these wonderful things, but they haven't put it out in the world. They're afraid of what people may think, or who their neighbors, their friends, whoever may find out our view about them. And what I hear is life is short. Think about, what? I don't care what people think. I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to put it out there because my soul is calling me to do it. I feel like I have something to say. This could also just be expressing yourself authentically. You just being true to yourself in every situation as much as possible. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. So again, this may be somebody that's trying, this could also be a group of people working together to create a collective, creating a business together. I also get that this may be you just having this downtime. What I get also is allowing yourself time to create, to have fun, to, get what you need from that day. Okay, I'm going to plan out my day. But what fun activities am I going to do? Or am I going to put too much on myself? Am I stuck in creativity before I can move forward or create that business or that group or do what I need to do in my relationships, my family, my finances? What I get though is stop and regroup, let go of trying to control everything, and move forward. Okay, now let's go into our energy for the beginning, middle, end of the week. And I'm going to put the relationship message on top of this. So here we go, energy for the beginning, middle, end of the week. So I'm going to focus on Monday, Tuesday energy. What do we got? Monday, Tuesday energy. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so we have that. And then if there's a weekend card, we'll put that out too. Okay, so we have beginning. Okay, they're telling me to do the relationship too. So do we have an overall relationship theme for the week before I get into the individual stuff? Okay, love. What I get is not looking at the flaws about the person, the situation, your own flaws. And the angels and Gabriel really say, look at yourself every day. Love yourself every day. Bring joy into everything that you do. Can I look at the problems in my life and focus on what brings me joy, or see a solution? Like, this problem happened, but what can I see the positive in it and bring out a positive solution to it? What I also get is making commitments to people and not being able to keep it. That may be a subject of interest. So you want to make sure that you're like, okay, I'm not going to agree to stuff that I can't do or I really don't want to. And then let's go to the beginning of the week. We have the Panda and stay balanced and in your essence. And I get that this is about grounding. It is about, what I get is being true to you. It might be nurturing other people. You know, am I setting the best example? Am I for my children, my relationships, my family members? Am I doing what feels in alignment for me? Okay, let's go to this one now. We have Parrot, and it says, listen intently to understand. So what I get is about active listening. Sometimes, you know, the birds often mimic. They just repeat what others are saying, they copy things, and what I get is, are you just repeating something that you've heard, or programming from like your childhood, or whatever the case may be, or something you learned at work? Am I just following the work procedures, you know, example? Or am I just following what I think I'm supposed to be doing right now? And what I hear is, practice more active listening. So instead of like listening to someone and then trying to figure out, oh, well, this is a good comeback, I'm just going to be intently, completely listening to what's going on, observing before stepping into action. And then for the end of the week, we have the rabbit and recognize your significant. So maybe there's people that they don't value us. They don't recognize what we have to offer, what we can bring to the world. And, you know, for the most part, our family and our friends really don't recognize who we are or what we have to offer. It's mostly strangers or people outside of our friend circle. So what I'm getting is, recognize and understand that even if, like, when you feel devalued, think about, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to focus on some self-care. I'm going to focus on taking care of me. And, you know, like the symbol of the bunny, what I get is downtime. You know, like with the panda, grounding, downtime, active listening, but also, um, it's the bunny symbolizes fertility. Okay, it's a fertile time for you to, no matter what people are saying, what I get is, don't tell everybody things that you're trying to create or bring into the world. And we see that there's a unicorn here, and what I get is, unicorns are often about imagination, playfulness, also they're protectors. So what I get is, if you're somebody that likes to work with spirit animals, you can pick one of the animals out of here and then just connect with them all week. And say, ask my guardian angels, help me to connect to the spirit animal, the panda, help me to embrace its resilience. Or with the parrot, where the parrot really listens. Or here, fertility, creativity, spontaneity. The unicorn, protecting, playfulness, you know, high intelligence, telepathy. Now, for Friday's energy, we have the pig. This is kind of a funny card. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. And for these cards, if you guys pause the recording, it does have different angels on them, so you could work with them for this specific thing if you would like to. But what I get is you focusing on, no matter what's going on, I'm going to honor myself. I'm going to focus on what works for me. And my self-worth and my self-esteem are very valuable to me. I'm not going to let other people determine who I am, or what they say about me. I'm going to do what works. Okay, and now let's get into some love messages for this week as well. Okay, so now I'm going to, again, we have that love is our overall theme, okay? Seeing the good in people's situations, bringing that out in others. So let's just see, okay, what is the messages? Whoops. What is the messages for our single people? So these are people that they're not looking to date anybody. They're just happy being with themselves. They're on an inner journey of self-discovery. Okay, we have a card for them. And what we have is refusing to see. And I asked, what is the clarifying card to go with this? Okay, they gave me one. Okay, so we have refusing to see, moving on. So it may be, so again, this is directed at our single people, but it may, if you resonate with it, take it on. This may be, it's hard to look at ourselves, hard to look at within, look at people, situations, patterns in our lives, addictions, vices, keeping us from moving on. But what I see is for our single people, that I feel like Spirit's going to force you to move on. There's going to be something put in your path, some obstacle, something. And if you are smart, you will not take it as, oh, great, another thing, another problem to that I got to deal with. It's more of like, okay, Spirit put this in my path. And I feel like I got to take one step in the right direction, and then another step and another step. It feels like moving on and healing. Once you start moving on from a situation, person, or maybe this could be your beliefs of past relationships, things that are keeping you kind of stuck, you start moving, taking action, you're going to heal. It brings about more healing, more ascension. Okay, so keep going. So that was for our single. Now we're going to do people that are dating right now, or they're actively looking for a partner or dating. Whoops. There's a lot of cards that I'm shuffling, so it keeps collapsing. All right. What are the messages of upcoming week? The people that are dating. For the people watching. Okay. So they told me to pull 3. Oh, we have a law of attraction ones. Ooh, okay. Here we go. We have share the love. So what I get is about opening up to people. You know, I feel like this is about, you know, so a lot of people are coming into situations already hardened or cold, or, you know, they've been hurt in some way. And what I get is the more that you can be vulnerable and open yourself up and be true to yourself. I think this is a theme. Like, it keeps coming out. The more that you are sharing who you are and being more real, you're going to attract more people to you, and you'll be able to, of course, if you're watching this channel, you're probably a sensitive, intuitive person. You'll be able to spot the people that are playing games and things like that. You've been through too much to allow anybody to have any more power over you or take advantage of you. You'll be able to spot it, okay? But Spirit's saying you got to open yourself up more. And now here's the law of attraction cards we have. I can transform my own world. And what I get is, this is about you deciding. So this could be in the morning when you wake up. Okay, I'm thinking about how I want my day to go. I'm focusing on visualizing clients coming in, or whatever I would like to attract, or a good work day, or good relationships with the family I live with, or whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm going to decide what I want. I'm not going to let other people pick me. I'm going to pick the right person. Okay, my every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. So you want to think about when you're, let's say you're actively dating people, you go out for a night, and then you are like already going to bad stuff about the person, or you're picking them apart. It's like, look at the good in them. Look at the good qualities. When you're on a date with someone, or you're talking to them on Zoom, or whatever the case may be, however you like to first talk to a person, look for the good in them. How much good can I find in this person? And then if it gets to a point where, okay, I only found 2 things, well, then I feel like your answer is simple on, should you continue with this person? And then we have, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. So this is kind of I feel like this is like the tree of life, and this is the good and the bad. You know, sometimes we have the devil and the angel on our shoulder. It feels like If you have not healed from the past and you jump into relationships, you could continue a cycle, a pattern. And, there's some studies now that show that our brains are wired to attract certain type of people, or that's what we go for. So if you're somebody who's breaking through programming of your parents, they didn't have that good of a relationship and you're trying to get something better, or a past relationship, it's time to really look at, okay, what am I focused on? I could have attracted unwanted things into my life. And what I also get is let go of control, allow in information. It's what I'm getting is the art of allowing comes in. Okay, that one comes out a lot. So allowing things to happen, detaching, so you can be more observant. Now this one is for our couples. So we're just going to ask what are the messages for the couples that may be watching. Okay. It's coming for the upcoming week, the people watching. And again, if the messages resonate for you, take it in. Okay. What I get is sometimes we can be overly critical of our partners, and it's like, okay, how can I be open to what they have to say? Am I just jumping to how I think they are? Has my partner changed and I'm fighting it? Those tests, they want me to start with the middle one. The essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. So you're with someone and you're like, okay, I've kind of given up on this person. I don't think they can give me what I need. Or if it's brand new, you're like, okay, we've been a couple for a little while now. What I get is don't give up, express yourself fully. Okay, that there's a giving and taking energy. The balance of that is very important for the upcoming week for couples. And we have change your focus. So if you're set on, sometimes this is about us not focusing on our partnership. We're caught up in our dreams, our goals, our work, our money, or whatever. Change your focus back to your partner. What could I do to help support them? And this also could be, again, negative thinking, stuff like that, people too much in their head, or a filter of judgments about this person. Okay, I got to let go of that and just see the truth. Can I let go of my preconceived notions? And then we have embrace. So this is about embracing any opportunities and situations that come up together and seeing the great... I was watching this talk on Diary of a CEO, and the guy's name is Paul Brunson. And he said the couples that stay together are able to problem solve things. If you can see someone at their worst and they're still a good person to you, they're still kind, they don't change, they're still supportive of you, and then they're able to problem solve things with you, that you have a good person on your hands. And what I get here is embracing everything that's happening. Okay, I'm not going to fight or resist. I'm not going to push this person away because they're not quite what I want. I'm going to stop resisting things or resisting certain parts of my partnership and just be in the moment. And then they're giving me another card, trust. Okay, this could be trusting in your angels, your guides, God, Jesus, whoever you like to connect with. I'm trusting in a higher power. I'm trusting in the relationship. I'm trusting that things will work out, that my intuition will guide me. Okay, this doesn't feel right, or maybe it does feel good for me. Okay, so there's a couple different messages in there depending on what your situation is. Take from it what you will. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here and take care.